So this morning took a bit of brainstorming. The place I wanted to park my car at, you have to reserve a time slot due to this whole world situation. So 2-hour time limit. I asked, can I just park here if I'm biking or hiking the Bruce Trail? I'm gonna just park here, bike out. Can't do it. So I asked, what's the closest parking lot? They said maybe the Mohawk racetrack. I looked it up, it was too far, and then I looked up the next closest parking, which would have taken me an extra 2 kilometers, I would say. That was recently closed. It says the golf course no longer allows hikers to park there, but when I drove past it, there was a lot of no trespassing signs. It looked like the golf course was completely gone, and there was construction going on. Then I found this free parking spot called the Halton Regional Forest, but that would have added 7 kilometers to my hike. I would have went past the Iroquoia section up to the Toronto section, an extra 7 kilometers I didn't need to do. That would have been a 27 kilometer day, and I'm already about an hour behind schedule. So my brain went off while going to the next parking spot where you also had to reserve. My brain said, why don't I just switch the way I walk? So I parked back at Twiss Rd, and I'm gonna bike to Campbelleville Rd right near the Halton Hills Conservation Area where I would have had to reserved, and I'm gonna walk back to Twiss Rd. So it's just reversed, and it's free parking, no reservations, and let's go. I just parked my bike right off of Appleby Ln in Campbelleville Rd. Right off the fence here. It marks the end of the Iroquoia section, so I'll be headed back that way towards Twiss Rd. And just like tradition, can you guess? After I parked my bike, I got my Cliff Bar. Now this is truly a work of creativity. Making my way downtown, walking fast, pace is fast and I'm homebound. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall. Well, the start of my hike ended quickly. Trail closed until further notice. I just saw a Halton car parked here. Part of me wants to walk it, but I'm gonna check the Bruce Trail app and see what's up. Alright guys, I'm accessing it just because I was earlier going to park at Steeles Avenue parking access off of Kelso, and it said it was open by reservation. So yesterday I didn't park at Mount Nemo parking lot because the actual parking lot was closed. I couldn't park my car there, and I didn't want to risk parking in the no parking zone. Other people did, and they were fine. It's just I would be away from my car for 6 to 7 hours, so that was a little risky. But since the park was technically closed, people were still walking it. I walked it, and I walked right through the other side where people needed reservations, and I wasn't questioned. I just made my way right out of the park. So I'm hoping that's the same situation now. If not, I'm willing to pay when I get to the other side. We'll see if I see people on this trail. Beautiful. Part of me is hoping I don't see other people and I get to enjoy a trail all by myself. There's a ski lift here. I don't know if that's a part of Glen Eden, because I know Glen Eden is really close to here, or if Kelso Conservation also has a ski lift. The weather is absolutely perfect and beautiful today. It's a beautiful September crisp air morning. Great for hiking and biking. Now I know why people don't enjoy walking much in the summer. It's like you're in a sauna, but I like that too. But this is perfect. Wow, you can go camping here. Cool. Good to know. There's a beach down there. You can access it by reservation. Great place for kayaking or canoeing. I wonder if they have rentals. Okay. I just passed some workers, or they drove past me. I waved, we made eye contact. All is good. Was not stopped. Let's keep going. Alright, so I just got majorly confused as I'm walking. Also confirmed, this is Glen Eden. I walked through the Glen Eden side trail, but I got confused here. I thought I was supposed to head straight that way because the path, I crossed this little crosswalk and it brought me to a map down there, not realizing that to my left is an elevator and staircase to bring me up this bridge, like the map says, to then go that way towards the Bruce Trail. I saw a fellow hiker too walk right out of it. I just didn't catch it because I thought this was leading to a building. No, it's leading to a cool bridge. Aha! Found where I need to go. This looks cool as heck. We are now entering the cemetery of benches. Having some really wild thoughts while hiking in the woods that are making me laugh. Okay, how do I sum this up? Basically, I got to the conclusion that we actually have no idea what we are. We can be as complex as a self-concept, where we're in our traumas, we're in our ancestral lineage, we're stuck in fear, we're stuck in heaviness, where we haven't yet gotten through those barriers, those walls that we actually chose to come into, It's like we chose this program. I don't even want to call it that. We chose this, like, when you get to the bottom of it, it turns into a mathematical equation. It turns into energy. It turns into light. It turns into... It's like these stories don't actually... They matter. They matter. Because we came into this storyline to see what we really are. Whoa! Like, but when you do the work and you see the truth beyond the pain, you start to see that you're so much more and you're so much less. It sounds so stupid. But the more you think you know, the more you don't know. It's like a scientist who has a hypothesis about something, and they do the equation or the science experiment over and over again, trying to figure out the meaning of something, and it continuously changes, and then you continuously change your hypothesis, and it's, do they ever get to an end point? Because science is always changing. We think we have an answer, then we go back into it and we have another answer. There's no absolute. Is there an absolute truth to things? I've heard people talk about them, but is that the case? Is there an absolute truth to us beyond this physical matter? But not to get rid of the physical matter. Just to not get so lost in the physical matter. I wish I had a bike right now. Woo! Wow, to camp right there would be amazing. Look at this view. Have about 13 kilometers to go. I've done about 6K. It's 2:36. Been hiking for an hour. Wow, it's like a little over. Because of this weather, I feel more at ease, more free to just take my time. We're headed down towards Appleby Ln, up to Rattlesnake Point. So I've been seeing these on the trail. Maybe yesterday I saw a different type, but I thought, to my knowledge, they were blueberries. When I looked it up on iNaturalist, it told me grapevines, so that's interesting. I saw similar ones that mimic those, but they had red stems, red little branches, so forest land, forest land. We are in the forest land. The wilderness is getting prettier and prettier. The air feels cleaner. I'm loving the view right now. These trees, this whole forest. Right in Crawford Lake, Rattlesnake Park, Point, I mean. No one's here. It's the best part. No one's here. It's my land. Thank you, forest. Thank you, forest. Thank you, forest. Thank you, fairies. Thank you, gnomes. Thank you, unicorns. Thank you, insects. Thank you, centipedes. Thank you, mushrooms. Thank you, pine. Thank you, grass. Thank you, weeds. Thank you, rocks. Thank you, soil. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This forest feels too nice. I don't want to leave the space yet. So I decided to stop and cook my food. Someone else was here. They made a fire. It is the perfect campsite. Make sure to always put your cooking stove in an area where it can't catch anything on fire. So I'm gonna do that right there. Got my wonderful stove. I would definitely recommend this Canadian Tire. It heats up water really quickly due to the mechanics of this bottom. The way these slits are made, it somehow heats up quicker than a pot. And it folds and it's silicone, BPA free, so it's worth it. And the ridges you can use as measuring. Now I have my water level down on point. Today's been the most enjoyable hiking day because it's the first time I'm not dripping in sweat. Let's see which one I packed today. It is the Caribbean curry. Yum. Almost ready. lock her up and give her a shake. Shake, shake, shake. Alright, now that she's all shook, set my timer for 10 minutes. No service, woohoo! 10 minutes start. Okay, now breath beats. Nice warm meal on a cool day. Oh, so good. Come on, baby. Little cave. Hello! My car's just parked in that little cove. We made it out. That last bit was really rocky, more challenging, but this trail today wasn't too bad. We're officially done the Iroquois section. Tomorrow I head to Blue Mountains. I honestly would say Niagara was more challenging than Iroquois. That could be due to the heat I walked in. I walked in up to 35-degree weather with the humidix. Today was nice and breezy. Glen Eden was really fun to walk through. That's a wrap. Iroquois section is complete. Thank you everyone who watches my channel. It means a lot to me. Tomorrow I head off to Blue Mountains early in the morning and I start there. So I'm gonna go see a movie and then go back to sleep in my car. Catch you all tomorrow. Blue Mountains.